on your...
You know what it's in for. I'm back. I'm on vacation. Literally on vacation. You know who I'm with, Video Wayne, a real report. You know how we digging in it. And you know who I am. Magnolia Levee.
New Orleans is back on fire, bro, but for all the wrong reasons, man. What's going on? Been keeping up what's going on with all this crazy?
Oh yeah, you know, I just be sitting back.
One of the biggest things online lately has been the OG Murda.
I saw a couple of interviews and I saw him and Jizzle going back and forth. And you know that's Balance and Magnolia shit, you feel me? So I gotta literally be, you know, stay out their lane, you feel me? I could feel something about it personally, but that's Balance and Magnolia shit, you feel me?
Balance and Magnolia business, huh?
Yeah, that's their business, you feel me? So I can't really like, you know, be one-sided on it.
If you like a video, share it,
like the video,
or support the video, period, of either one, is it supporting them and is it choosing sides?
It depends, like with the video, if it's pertaining to going at BG or BG going at Murda, if I like, subscribe, if I like it or even share it, I'm in support of that. To me, it's basically like, because if he said fuck him on that video and I like it and share it, that means I might as well say fuck him too, you feel me? And that's where I, like, you know, I have a hard time at, you feel me? When it comes down to niggas that I know, because you know New Orleans, small as a motherfucker. I know a brother of a brother of a brother or a cousin of a cousin, whether it's Murda or Jizzle side, you feel me? Whether it's Turk or Jew side, just, you know, saying with internet. We all know somebody that knows somebody. Like, you might disagree with, you know, something somebody said or some shit like that, but I'm not really into like the internet disrespect, you feel me? And you know, and that's what's thriving right now, you feel me?
You have a past or history with Murda? You know each other?
No, we just probably know each other from, you know, the city and shit like that, not really like hanging or nothing like that, you feel me? You know, I'm out the Magnolia, so, you know, I'm just in my area, or either my Gotti boy, you know, Gotti boy's partners, you feel me?
Tell him he gotta have style, he gotta switch that shit up, man, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be rapping all that as I proceed to hit the motherfucking weed. Nigga, you gotta switch that shit up.
Young and Thuggin' was the worst selling album in Cash Money history. You know what I'm saying? Go Google that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the only motherfucking HBZ that don't have a plaque.
BG said Turk had the wackest, the lowest selling album on Cash.
Man, you wild, bro. You was wild.
What was the name of the album that he spoke of?
What? Turk on that Young and Thuggin'.
A low down nigga, always have, always will. Uptown nigga, Young and Thuggin', ready to kill it.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to Young and Thuggin'.
Did you like it?
Man, go ahead on, man. I like it, bro.
I was just asking.
But you know, it's like kind of outweighing the work ethics. It's unweighable. Like how many albums Jizzle got? Jizzle probably got about 5 albums versus Turk having 1 album.
Okay.
When I be comparing them, I go back and listen to like the song by BG called Help, and then you got a song by Turk called Infrared. Like, that's what I would want to compare them on. Like, new-wise, like, I don't have Turk put out something new?
And he put out a bunch of singles.
I'm talking about, like, album-wise, a whole work. So that means Jizzle came home and dropped the album and Turk ain't dropped the album yet? So, like that right there should speak volumes. In all, like, Turk gotta drop the album. We gotta see what Joseph hitting on.
That label ended, but for me it was only the beginning. Magnolia leaving me and land a 6-shot, let's get it.
We just in the internet phase of everything. Like, you know, everybody want the look and the clicks and the views, and I think we all want to get paid for everything. But just certain shit I'm not willing to do or compromise my character or some shit like that for some views and some clicks. Because at the end of the day, I'm really from the era where you know, being outside. Like, you had to really be outside, you feel me? You couldn't just say nothing about somebody and don't run into them. But now, you know, we in the era where, you know, people could be in their basement and hear your story and retell it the way they want to tell it. And if they got more subscribers or followers, it's, you know, it's more of they turn. They believe their story more, you feel me? And then if you get, if they considered you to get too much of money. Now you know voodoo, you Illuminati or some shit now, you feel me?
Yeah, you get that a lot too, right? People thinking now there's no way you could just
Yeah.
you're doing it on your own.
It's impossible for you to just be that manly and, you know, and make this astounding amount of money, you feel me?
You sitting around here talking about I'm the last hot boy. The hot boys was built around me. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I was doing numbers on Cash Money when your mama still was giving you that $7 book of food stamps.
Did you speak to BG lately?
Yeah, I talk to Jizzle all the time. I talk to Jizzle a lot.
Okay. Damn, man. Does he say anything about Turk as far as
No, we really don't, like, man, me and Jizzle.
good or bad? He might say something good about it.
Like, we don't really have those type of conversations. For when I talk to Jizzle, I talk to Stunner and the rest of the crew at that same time. Like, we don't really have those type of conversations. It really be like, you know, shit that we did when we young and we just laugh about that, you feel me? Or they feel like I dress like I'm from Atlanta now, like shit like that. You know, might crack a joke on me. Or either we talk about how I travel now, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, they be like, but you really be staying out the way versus from where I come from and what I used to be into.
It's definitely crucial that you stay mutual because you in the middle. You in the middle, whether we like it or not. Like you have history with pretty much everybody who somebody. And being in that Magnolia, you know.
Yeah. Like right now, just all around the board, like the Magnolia is really at the forefront of everything, you feel me? Because everything pertaining to Hot Boys is Magnolia, Gladys, Lack, D-Boy, Killer Stone. You even got shit with Killer Stone from the past coming back up, you feel me? And just, you know, some people just finding out about Killer Stone, like how he really was a pivotal person in our neighborhood that really kept things together. Even though him and Giggity had been at odds before, that just was, you know, that was just for a season. But that really was like law, saying like certain shit you ain't supposed to do. And that was just letting him know, like, don't do that to end the hood. Like, it's that easy, you feel me? That was just like a spank on the hand.
That fucking Magnolia, because y'all got that project so big and y'all got all the players in there. Yeah. See, the MILF just coming up because we only got we got a few.
Yeah.
So you see Gangsta and Ripple finally linked.
Yeah, I saw they link, yeah.
Did you think that shit was ever possible? As passionate as them was against each other, you know?
I didn't think it was possible. You know, you gotta put into perspective what times we in. Like, man, it's really hard for people right now, you feel me? Like, niggas willing to do whatever to get their bills paid right now, you feel me? And if I just gotta say something about this one person, and I know that I got somebody next to me that can squash it or keep it up off of me, some people willing to do that, you feel me? Like sometimes, you know, the money will cloud your vision and have you do some shit that you wouldn't never in your mind think about doing, you feel me?
Do you think them two linking up was more money motivated versus them actually drawing that bridge? Was it?
Whoever got the motion, niggas gonna follow whoever got the motion. If you backtrack and see who was out reaching out to who first, that tell you who got the motion. Whoever was reaching, that means it was dying down on the end. You feel me? Now you go back and backtrack everything and see who was getting more views and who would get the race will start close like edge. But when that race and the go to win it, they like, oh no, I gotta reach out. You feel me?
So you know Rip? Y'all have a history?
Yeah, I know Rip just, you know, from city shit and seeing him, man, and from him being from the North and I'm from the Magnolia. And I know his brothers too, your own Cleve, shit like that, yeah. Like when you say the Melf, we really ain't at odds all the times with the Melf because it's always somebody from back that kid to somebody too. Like if people don't really know, like Drew really lived in the Melf too. And then you gotta look, even in the Skiboo old videos, he said when he first came home, Onk and him was click clack and Onk out the Melf. You know, my partner Carter, Onk. And if you go back to me being with the Gotti boys, that's where I hung with Onk. Onk is a Carter, you feel me? And the Carter is basically, all of them is a big family in the Melf. The Carters is a big family from Matthew Carter, from Kay Carter, from, you know, the sisters Chris, and all of them is Carter. That's a whole big family, you feel me? And that's how I came in through Fino. And Fino really stayed in the same court with Juvenile in the Magnolia. And they had some, you know, a mutual respect from each other because they both stayed in the Melf.
Yeah.
And Fino was actually one of the people that brought me to the Gotti Boys to rap with him. Because, you know, he had Gambino family, and then they had Left No Limit, and he had his own thing popping, called Surviving the Game.
Well, Fino was messing with No Limit?
Fino was in the group Gambino family. That's how he got started. From Master P, you know, fronting him, you know, the label money and giving him a house and, you know, his signing bonuses and all of that.
Gotcha.
But even during that time, I still was hanging with BG Derek and shit like that. Because, you know, Derek could come in the Melf and hang with the Driveway, hang with Sip and all of them from that end of the project. And Norris, a guy named Norris.
You ever had any beat or just hung around balancing Magnolia?
I used to walk home from school, you know, Fauché, and evidently, you know, I'm always gonna walk because you got to come straight down for rec to get back to the Magnolia. Either I'm cutting school and going into 13 or some shit like that. When you get to Fauché, it's basically like 13 and the third wall, Phillip and Claro, and everybody from that way. If you out the Magnolia, and you know, if you out the Magnolia and went to Booker T, you was getting your ass whooped because the yo wasn't having it. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah. If you was out the Magnolia and you went to Booker T, you either got your ass whooped the first day of school or you been ducking them ass whooping. You feel me? Because that's their hood. The Booker T is basically in the Calio. Damn. And then, you know, back then I had a little name for rapping too. I would have been, oh, that's a reward. Like this shit in the Magnolia leaving the game
why was that? But it was beef in the Cali and the Magnolia at the time.
It's always, you know, it's Uptown always gonna have beef with different neighborhoods, you feel me? And the Calio is basically like not the whole complete Cali. Not everybody from the Calio hate the Magnolia, but it's just specific reasons like the Magnolia and the Calio just always.
With Slim being from the Magnolia, he used to be in the Calio. Why do you think that?
And that kind of helped with the situations with the Calio, you feel me? Because you got Slim bringing everybody around and getting to understand it, like front of town Bub, Danny, Chaotic, and that was the front of town people, you feel me? And Nail and all of them. So we hanging together now, you feel me? And that kind of stopped all the friction from going down, but it also caused other friction because now you got people out the Magnolia hanging with the Calio, and when they go spin on something, they like, oh, your boy out the Magnolia was in the car with them. And now that brings the Calio beef into the Magnolia. Whoever the Calio beefing with, now they spinning around in the Magnolia. I saw a boy in the car with them. Now they spinning around the Magnolia. And now somebody else from out the hood then got killed that ain't even had nothing to do with that beef. You feel me?